Hey guys, Roman and Reaper here. So, I did it. I finally watched Morbius. Now, the reason I'm getting this film so late is because obviously, as you know, this film is the first film in history to sell 1 morbillion tickets. Everyone's, the screenings are so packed out, people are fighting to get seats, and I'll say the wait was so worth it. The film was so good. It was a real life changing experience. Really peak cinema, really reaffirming Jared Leto's status as one of the all-time great cinematic talents. A film's so good. Martin Scorsese took to Twitter to sing its praises. A film's so good. My wife left me for a cardboard cutout of Dr. Michael Morbius. In fact, to win her back, I'm considering undergoing facial reconstruction surgery to look more like Jared Leto. 105 out of 10. Hashtag Morbius sweep. Alright, actual serious review now. Yeah, it was bad, but what actually went wrong with this film? I don't get it. They had the ingredients here. There was a real interesting concept here. I think the whole living vampire thing is a really cool concept and done well. It's make for a very compelling film. And there's some decent visuals, like the way the echolocation is represented as like a little blue haze, kind of like something you'd see in like a video game when you're like tracking the location of something. And some of the performances here are decent actually. Like Matt Smith, naturally being Matt Smith, he's pretty good. And surprisingly, Jared Leto wasn't bad, despite his best efforts, and actually had decent enough chemistry with his love interest character, Dr. Bancroft. But the problem is, the film is so badly written. The characters are so paper thin. Yeah, the performance is decent, but this is literally the actors trying to compensate for material that is sorely lacking. The characters have next to no development. And any characteristics and character traits are rushed into the first 20 minutes. The plotting and pacing overall is really sloppy and so nonsensical and inconsistent. The first 20 minutes of the film rushes through, a lot. Right off the bat, we're seeing Morbius actually finding the bats, and we're cutting back to his childhood in this hospital in Greece, and we're flashed forward to seeing him testing out the bats to create his serum, and he's testing it, and it works first try. The guy is essentially crams an entire first act worth of stuff into 20 minutes. And this is an hour and 3/4 long film, so there are just naturally there are just really long stretches where just nothing happens. It's just really long drawn out dialogue scenes, and it's just so boring. And then on one hand, actual crucial plot stuff is just brushed over entirely, and it just happens. You're like, wait, what? How? Why? Yeah, and it's so nonsensical. Stuff just happens in this film, and you're just like, wait, how did that happen? Wait, what? The science in the film is obviously naturally a load of rubbish, but were we expecting really thought-provoking scientific accuracy from this? All that could probably be forgiven as a bit of mindless comic book action fun if the action was any good, but it's not. Like it's really mundane, and like it happens like really quickly with like these occasional like slow motion shots like placed through that. I don't know if like that helps to make it any clearer, but like these slow mo shots are quite randomly placed. Like even when it's like actually fairly clear to see what's happening, like there's this really really hilarious shot of like Matt Smith running at Morbius, and he's like, you know, full vampire face is like ah, and Morbius is just standing there and cuts back to Matt Smith and he's running out like ah. It is so funny. And the final battle is just genuinely like visually incoherent. It's just a mess of like colored go faster lines and like CGI Matt Smith and CGI Jared Leto like falling and flying around, and like it's bats flying all over the place. It is a mess. And the problem is the CGI isn't very good either. like the actual vampire faces when like Jared Leto and Matt Smith turn into their vampire forms look so obviously digital and so fake. And there's like a scene where like Matt Smith's taking out all these police officers in a subway, and like it looked, and genuinely there's like it happens like really quickly, and it just like stands out as like very, there's a moment in it that just stands out as like really rubbery, kind of like almost Matrix Reloaded-esque. Yeah. What went wrong with this film? Like, it's not Fantastic level bad, where the end product is very clearly a tonally inconsistent mess, and the end product of an unhinged director and a studio salvage job clashing. But I'd say it is about on par with the theatrical cut of Justice League. This is just such an obvious generic lazy studio hack job. And it's just a bit of a boring mess overall. I'm going to give Morbius a 3 out of 10. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there are like 2 mid-credit sequences, but like, my god, they are so stupid. Like I'm going to go into spoilers here, just so you can understand what I mean. Like in the first one, like Michael Keaton as Adrian Toomes is transported into the Sony universe from the MCU after Doctor Strange's second spell at the end of No Way Home. And then the second one, he just has the Vulture suit. Don't know where he got it from, but he just has it. And yeah, Morbius, it really wasn't good. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, what did you think of Morbius? What's your favourite Sony Marvel film? Do you like Venom or the sequel? Or like, I swear I'd be really hard pressed to find someone that actually really enjoyed this film. Like, are you looking forward to what the rest of what this universe has in store? I swear, if they butcher Craven, like, yeah. Oh no. Thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Post notifications so you don't miss an upload. Yeah, I just want to rush through this stuff. The film was so bad.